Welcome to the Pin My Setup Highlights for episode number 186. First set of the day was submitted by Vic. I gotta say, yellow LEDs is not something we see often. And when we see it, it kind of works good. It's a great idea of having the wallpaper with a little hint of yellow. And then it just kind of bleeds through and it's like, whoa, dude. Pretty cool. Even though you have a green case, LEDs in the case, that's kind of stupid.
He's got all the colors. He's got blue LEDs on his mouse and a red. Yeah, it's just all over the place.
It's true. Maybe he's like, Skittles, taste the rainbow kind of thing. He's got his speakers up high, but, what do they call those? Oh, bookshelf speakers? Well, yeah, I guess so. I guess that works. I guess it's fine. But you know how I am. I like it right up against my eardrum so that I can't ever hear again Helen Keller style. Someone actually said it in the chat perfectly. It's a great setup, but just weird. Like a lot of different things. Vic scored an 88. The next setup was submitted by Andreas. Look at that photo, but then go back to his actual setup. Don't you just miss something? There's just only a little hint of red. And it's the chair and then the crap above it. Do you actually like the color red? Because I just feel like that part of your room, which is, yes, the same room, looks absolutely amazing. And then it's just super underwhelming when we actually look at the setup itself.
If you could paint the riser red or spray paint it red.
Hey, man.
If it's safe enough and you don't mess up, it would look pretty cool to have red. Very
straightforward. We're not seeing speakers, which is, always something we like to see. Cable management is good because that's just how the desk is. If you have terrible cable management with a desk like that, you deserve to be slapped upside the head. Andreas scored an 84. The next setup was submitted by Trevor. First off, cable management, no bueno, señorita, por favor. Also, where's the theme? Also, where are your accessories? Also, is that really comfortable and usable? Also, out of sight, out of mind is always mistaken for having nothing on your desk. Out of sight, out of mind is actually having only what you use on a daily basis on your desk. And in a scenario like this, where you have a whole other half to the desk with nothing on it, leads me to believe that your out of sight, out of mind score isn't too good.
I feel like I would use the other side.
Yeah. Because you don't want it up against the window.
Yeah, it's half on the window, half off. Because I feel like then maybe you could put the PC on top and you still have room to do like schoolwork on the right side. Yeah. Because I feel like you'd still have room if you put it in the corner.
Trevor scored a 62. The next setup was submitted by Philip. It's a good setup, works for your needs, but it's not jaw-dropping, life-changing, anything like that. Accessories, you really did a great job. You have your headphones there off to the side. You have a lot of storage. Out of sight, out of mind's pretty good. Philip scored an 88. The next setup was submitted by Josh. Look at the box. Who does that? You literally just ruined your setup. It's bad enough when people shove 85 random miscellaneous boxes onto a shelf, but to like glue it to your damn wall.
And I think there's another box above it too.
You deserve to be smacked to smithereens, man. Really though, I think like the setup isn't bad. You're missing some key things. Where are the speakers? Don't see any headphones. So that really hurt your accessory score. It's weird that you have a yellow chair though, because it does not go with anything.
Yeah, why don't you just change your wallpaper then?
Yeah, like that would have been enough to really be like, whoa.
Yeah, because you got yellow on the box.
So well, that's why I did it.
There you go.
Damn. Josh scored an 84. The next setup was submitted by Evan. I took points off and he could have gotten a great score, but he did not send me a below photo. And he said the cable management is the same as the last submission because this is an updated one. I'm like, it don't work like that, boy. The overall theme, he's got red everywhere, red stitch. He's got the whole headphone stand, speakers, a little bit of theme, phone stand. Everything is like, boom, just works. Evan scored a 90. The next setup was submitted by Daniel. You, sir. Oh, son of a gun, man. Why? Like, why? You couldn't come up with something to put under it? Speakers, especially the one on the right side, it's like, help! It's currently falling off. I would say put the PC on the floor, but like, if the speakers weren't there, it's not bad. It's not like an overflowing amount of crap on your desk. It just about fits perfectly.
It's tough because, it's easy to say get a new desk. But
the desk works. Yeah.
But the desk works. So maybe I just go one monitor. It just looks too crowded. I put one monitor and put your Xbox up there because your Xbox shouldn't be on the floor.
Daniel scored a 78. The next setup was submitted by Michael. For your information, this is a standing desk. You can see the cables, left side, right side, more so on the left side. That's like usually my main issue. But you have to think he's gonna need slack because if he's going up and down, you can't have tight cables. If I just blocked out all the cables in here and I just looked straight at the setup, that is a gorgeous setup. in terms of displays. Controllers and stuff on the side. As always, I think storage is something that you could benefit from. And if not storage, you could get on-desk organizers that would work perfectly. Michael scored an 84. The final setup of the day was submitted by Kyle. Staying on this photo, this was his first submission. Then he started watching the show and he's like, you know what, bro? I just built a PC. I gotta do something about this because it's not working for me. He told me he's pushing for his mom to actually get rid of the pull-out couch to the left side so he can add a second desk for his racing sim setup. I actually think maybe instead of that, you could get like the longer Linmon and have like an L desk, because I think you need more room. That's the issue here. Out of sight, out of mind. Looking, you got the remote, you have the little cards, the carrot, all these random accessories. They gotta go. You gotta either find a better spot for it by getting a bigger desk, or they gotta go into like a storage bin off to the side. The cable management is not awful, but what's great about what you're trying to do is you could normally put that on the opposite side and hide that power strip underneath the desk. Your legs are gonna hate you because it looks like the headphone stand is exactly where the edge of your left leg would be, possibly crotch area, so you might want to rethink that. Kyle scored a 70. Evan walked away with first place with a 90. Thanks for watching the Pin My Setup highlights for episode number 186.